what we're dealing with right now, that the servers are supposedly down. So, yeah. Since the update that it went down at about 10 to do the update, and now it's been down, and I'm Eastern Standard, so I don't know what the other side would be, but I'm Eastern Standard. But about 10 a.m. to about 2 where we log in and get our update, and it's been doing this ever since. So I guess Bungie has crashed and burned with this update, so they're trying to fix it while we wait. So I am broadcasting it live so you guys can check it out, wait and see exactly when we can get back on so you guys can get back on. Instead of having to sit there and do other things, you can kind of just throw this video on, you know, your phone while you're watching TV instead of having to sit on the game. We're doing that for you. Well, I'm doing that for you. My last one. That's fine. Why don't you get yourself some? Why don't you get yourself some? Alright, let's try again. Well then. It's just not liking me today. Destiny 2 is temporary at capacity. You will join in the game in the order in which you connected. Which God knows where that is. Oh yeah. They can't do that. That's a lawsuit. Exactly. Pay to get up and place to play Destiny first. My lo mein. Orange chicken. You can have the orange chicken. You can have the orange chicken. I wish we had weed. Yeah. Alright, so we're just waiting for the update for it to actually work. Because right now the system has crashed, but hopefully soon we'll have Destiny 2 back up and going and be able to play again. I already got one view. I'll just pop in, check it out, see if it's updated. Oh yeah, I'm taking this opportunity to post it on Facebook too. Try to get everyone so they don't have to watch it. Groups, we can go with Destiny 2. And here we go again. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome. We're watching to see when it updates finally. Oh no, they're gonna have to do a whole new update, dude, if it's this bad. If it's already been like a couple hours and they're not able to bring it back, dude, it's gonna be a while. That's why I was just like, fuck it, I'll throw it on YouTube and keep checking it, and then people can watch it, so then they don't have to freaking watch it on the screen, you know? Screw it. Helps out people, helps me out, helps them out. That way they can do whatever they want. Only one PS4. It kind of gives me something to do, but at the same time, they can have something to do while watching this. Because they don't have to just watch it. You can just keep an eye on it on your phone. You know? Just have your phone wild up and just be like, yep, checking to see if it's updating. Oh, nope, it's not. The real Nightshade's freaking got that down packed. It's not updating yet. I wish. Exactly. And I got one more group that I can post in. Actually, I got a bunch of groups I can post in, but still. Hi, welcome. We're just waiting for it to let us in, or whether it's crashed or not, find out what's going on. So, updates are here if you need them. I'm still looking up some updates too, so I can at least like talk about something. Because they'll talk about it. Bungie app. Servers are down. All Destiny's releases are temporarily offline for scheduled maintenance. Please stay tuned at Bungie Help for updates. Yep. It's like we've been put on hold, you know? As gamers, we've been put on hold. Don't you love sitting on hold? Yeah. Ah, see? Nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it updated to, you know, see when the servers go up. And, you know, that way everyone else can kind of just pop in and out, check it here and there if they need to. And then you can just kind of like chill and make yourself some food, be ready for when it pops back up. You know, some people just play one game, 2 games or something. Kind of I'm kind of disappointed because they said it would be up at 2 and it's still doing this. Like, it's an awesome game, but like, did you really need that many updates to like shut down the server like this? Is my question. Because this server's just, like, everything just shut down But then again, you just booted everyone off of it, and the server was probably used to like having us on there. And when they cleaned everyone off and everyone tried to log back in at the same time, it probably froze the server or freaking crashed it. Oh my god, more peoples. Oh, well, someone gave me a thumbs down. Hey, if just like talking about like how Destiny needs, you know, Destiny servers down or whatever, and like everything is a thumbs down, I understand. I think it's a thumbs down. I agree. It's a thumbs down that it's down, but I'm not trying to make it a thumbs down. I'm trying to make it a little more simpler. Jeez. People are critics. Sometimes. I don't know, I think that this... I don't know, like you said, it should be up by 6, but I want to make sure, like, if it comes up early, people can, like, be like, oh, shit, get back on. You know? So I can be the test dummy that sits here and just clicks, you know, start, and stuff like that. You know, start, stop, and, you know. Because it'll kick you eventually, which I think's kind of redundant. Why don't it just sit there and load until it lets you on? But hey. If the world was meant to be perfect, it would be. Well, any information that people need on Destiny as well, they can leave in comments below. So I can know what kind of videos you guys are looking for while we're waiting. And I can kind of throw them up there once in a while when I get the chance to. Leave your name below and I can throw it out there as well. But no, I just think that keeping this up is easy. I got like a couple people that wanted to see it. It's pretty sweet. Server down. Hi guys, what's up? How you doing? There we go. Let's see if this will log up. Let's just keep our fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully it just boots up one of these times. It just says 1 more minute like every time that I log in, but it's okay. Maybe eventually it will work. That's why I'm here. I got it hardwired too, so if there's any like update downloads or anything else like that, it'll download quick. But yeah, if anyone wants to comment, you know, anything else like that, ask questions. If I can explain it, I'll try to. I'll also do a video on it. Either or, doesn't matter to me. Like, subscribe below. I play other games as well. It's just Destiny's kind of the thing right now, so that's what I'm doing. Got a clan up and going. People want to join, they're allowed to. I don't care. It's a lot, you know, it's available. I just try to offer some help so then you guys don't have to sit here and watch this. You can kind of have it on your phone, check your thing, you know, play a different game and be able to at least, you know, check up on Destiny too. It's a lot easier versus having to have your system doing what mine's doing. That way you're not sitting there bored just praying that Destiny comes on. Even if you guys want to talk about like what classes you guys run, how it's ran, things like that, you can chat about that. I don't care. We can have a talk. I have freaking my friend in with me right now. I can bring people into a party, chat it up with them. Doesn't bother me none. We're all doing the same thing, just waiting for this show, this game. Watch, it's just gonna be a shit show. That's what's gonna happen. It happens when they first come out with it. Bungie does this all the time. At the beginning of the last time they came out with this, you know, Destiny 1, we had a lot of this happen, and then they fix it, and it's better. It's just waiting for it to get better. These servers are not available. That's fun. But I did hear, for the people that didn't get the Coal Heart, this update was to make sure that you get the Coal Heart. And also, it was to fix the glitch with the Nightfall, where it was telling us the burns in the corner, but there's supposed to be an icon telling us what the burn is at all times, so we know. I mean, it's just little things, but I mean, I think they tried to update the server too, because it did this when the game dropped. And definitely something happened. I also think they're updating for the raid that's coming tomorrow. I'm also going to do my first run on that tomorrow on YouTube. But, like I say, if it happens and we beat it, it happens. I mean, only got so much time in a day, but when it is beaten, I will make sure there's a video on how to beat it and the way that we did it and the strategies we used, so everyone else can kind of get to it and beat it as well and get those trophies that we're all looking for. Era. Da-da-da-dum. Welcome. We are waiting for Destiny 2 to finally launch its new update, and they're staying tuned till it's there. So if it comes early, we'll let you know. Sherlock Auto. I don't know. Nothing, baby. I'm just waiting for it to update. And I'm live streaming the update so other people can see it. There we go. I'm also looking for more on what the update was about as I'm doing this, which is good. Because we need to know, kind of give us an idea. Yeah, Cold Heart's pretty OP in Crucible actually. That and there's a legendary machine gun that a lot of people have been using. It's the gift of Uriel's gift, yeah. Yeah, I got one too. I'm gonna keep boosting it. Yeah, they'll nerf it eventually. They always do. Exactly. That's how it works. The whole Crucible thing. Like the whole YouTube stuff, you know, like that's how it works. It all works the same way. Everything eventually, you know, needs its update. It crashes, it fails. I've had times where other stuff doesn't. It's just, I wish they didn't do it so soon, if you know what I mean. Like, I wish it didn't happen this quickly. Like, I wish I knew more about what the updates were about and stuff too, because like that would be nice. Another one. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's still offline for now, man. I don't know when it's gonna be back, but I'm hoping it's gonna be back soon. I'm keeping it up and going until it's back, though. It's kind of sad because it was supposed to be up and going around 2 Eastern time and 12 Pacific. So, I mean, something obviously happened when that launch occurred, so it could be a while before we get back on, or it could be something that takes a couple hours. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, you know, and then we have our update, but this update just crashed. I think they need to update some big time software because when it seems like the same thing that happened when everyone tried to log in when the game first came out, it did the same thing. So everyone tried to log back in once they kicked everyone off. It did the same thing. So they're gonna have to definitely look into that. But definitely, hopefully soon, this will be back up and going. Once it is, video will probably cut out, but I will make sure that everyone knows the best I can. I'll keep it up and going for at least another like 10-20 minutes so people know that it's back up and going before I take the video completely off the air and off live. So you can keep checking back in and out if you want. Stay tuned, watch it on here, play a different game. You know, I'm doing this to keep you guys updated, so. Like, this has been since 10 a.m., so at Eastern Standard Time, so 7 Pacific, so you guys, you know, it's been a day's worth of, like, they drop their new, you know, week, and then they do their update, and then this happens. So it's not looking good for them on the end of they're probably gonna make up for it. That's for damn sure. Because everyone's been waiting a while for this game. I know when Destiny 1 came out, I was waiting since at least after the first year. Because usually multiple games come out within a year. You know, 1 year, maybe a year and a half. But like they took a while with this, so I was hoping that the servers would be a little better with preparation. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, and when we get back on here, we'll be having it'll be back to the same old getting that armor, getting that level up for tomorrow with a big raid. I'll be posting about the raid as well. Do my first runs video. If I can help you guys out in any way by doing the video, I will. We're gonna try as many possible ways to complete it as possible. If we don't complete it, then we'll come back the next day, do it again. It'll be right back on YouTube until we complete it. Once it's completed, I'll make sure that I give a detailed video about the strategies we use to make sure that everyone else gets a chance to beat it as well. We're all after them trophies. We all want to platinum this game. Destiny 1's got platinum by most people. We want to make sure that this one gets platinum too. So I understand there's them trophy hunters out there. There's people who want that gear. I'm going to try to make sure that everyone can get that. I also offer a clan for people to join if they choose. I just like to, have people work together. Just because I post stuff on here doesn't mean that I don't offer it to other people. Like I work with people, I try to help people out. That's what I do. That's what this game's about. It's about having fun. But that's when the fun starts. I mean, One Moment Please has been about, this video's been here for 30 minutes, and then I've been waiting about an hour before that, so. But hopefully they update the clan roster thing too, because the clan roster wouldn't load for some reason, and I wasn't going to sit there for 45 minutes and wait for it to load to find out exactly how much time, but it takes a while. Do, 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 do. Got the thumbs down twice. Cool. Destiny beta gameplay live. Destiny 2, why the servers are currently down. Update, 2 more hours of downtime have been added. Destiny server maintenance continues. Expected complications is 2 p.m. Pacific, PDT, Pacific Standard Time. Holy shit, hold on, my phone's being weird. So now, before you go to restarting your router or throwing your console out the window, you should know the servers are currently down for maintenance. Destiny servers, so there you have it. The maintenance to apply the hotfix for V1 2.0, which wasn't the original hotfix number. It was 1.03 or something like that. So they changed the update thing as well. It says refresh the current Nightfall and bring everyone's favorite exotic gear merchant Xur to the world of D2. The new raid Leviathan will be playable tomorrow, Wednesday, September 2007. The buzz is it. It'll be a real tough one, so make sure you have your light up. So that's just about the raid. So the raid's gonna be tough, they say, so it's gonna be a lot of teamwork. So make sure you bring your best raid teams you can and give that a good swing at it. So they're saying that they didn't want to release Xur because of the fact that it could have messed other things up with the servers. So that's partial why this update happened. The most important period of a game's life is its launch. After that, so basically what they're struggling with right now is the fact that people aren't pleased about this. People are rather ticked that the launch should have happened. We should have been able to play it for a good couple weeks before this happened. Now, I understand everyone's frustration here, but at the same time, Destiny 1 did this too, but then they fixed it and the game was awesome for a while. Now, granted, I don't agree that the PvP was as good as everyone says it was, but hey, that's just me. I love the raids. The raids are freaking awesome. But then updates happen, the raids start to glitch. That's what happens. This is the same thing. They're messing with the software system, that when they touch one thing, it's going to mess with other things. It just happens. So, you know, we're going to have to wait on it. I mean, I understand the launch failure that they're having, They're having too many people get on at once. I guarantee you, as soon as that update happened at 2 o'clock, about 15,000 people or more tried to click on that freaking app that weren't at work, and they decided that the server wouldn't hold it. I mean, the server can only hold so much login at once. I know people who are perma-logged in that never freaking log out. But I need some water and something to eat, so I'm just gonna start this up again, see if it gives me the update. They said it should take about 2 more hours. That's what they're saying. Now, knowing Destiny, they like to get ahead of schedule and not take 2 hours to fix things, so I don't think it'll be 2 hours. I think we'll be back live approximately about an hour, maybe hour and a half. But I mean, they're gonna do this as quickly as possible because this is their baby. They've been working on this for 3 years while throwing us DLCs for storylines that are gonna come out in this game. So they're definitely working towards something else here. So just stay tuned, keep with them, and I'll keep this up and going. I'm gonna grab something to drink and I'll come back. You can like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want. Alright. It looks like we're still going at the 1 moment, please. They should probably change that 1 moment, please, to like probably like 2 hours, please. Like, that would make sense. But I get that they're trying to make it sound not as bad as it could be. I love the intense music, like it's gonna start up though. It's just like do 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 do. Like we're gonna work soon. It's all good. I can't wait to get back and just be able to shoot my Nightshade. Like, come on, there's a gun named after me. Like, what? I mean, granted, it's probably not named after me. It wasn't the intention, but still, it's kind of ironic and chill. I got that gold shader today. It's a black and gold shader Everest, and it's sick. It's like chrome gold, like on the like armor parts, and then like black everywhere else. It made my hunter look pretty sick. The Xeno Silver looks awesome on the Titan because you're mostly armor, but like the hunter has clothing and then the armor. Like Titans are basically armor. This straight freaking Metal Gear. Like I look at Zavala sometimes. I'm like, how do you, what with that big plate in your chest? Like how do you even do anything? Like he has that big piece that comes out of his chest all the time. Like I just that's like an extra plate that I wouldn't want on my body because I would like to be able to move my arms and across my chest. But then again, real life versus video game. I got a bunch of people that viewed. I got 2 comments. They just check in and out. It pops on and off, you know. I'm fine with that. Keeps doing this though. I'm gonna build a magic deck while I wait. I don't. I have cards sitting right in front of me under the PS4. Yeah, I picked up this new deck called well, they came out with this new set and it was the Dragons Commander. I picked that up. That thing is sick. There's a card that they came out with in 2013 called Doorway to Nothingness, and it literally, like, I have a dragon that for each dragon type on the field it gains counters when it's summoned for each color in the dragon. Now it's a 5-colored deck, and if you have like 5 or 6 5-colored creatures in there, and you summon one of them, that's 5 tokens on the character. Pull the 5 tokens, you get 2 of each mana, and 2 of each mana launches Doorway to Nothingness that automatically makes one player lose the game. The deck's all about drawing and pulling mana and pulling artifacts from the deck, and that's what cards affected is the artifacts. I don't know, man. I had one of them freaking that came out for each dragon on the field. When you summon a dragon, it deals damage to target opponent, and I had like 19 dragons. No. It's multicolored. That's the problem. Even if it says destroy target red, the problem is it would destroy that red, but I still have about 15 other creatures with the same thing. But protection from one color doesn't work on my deck because it's multicolored. Every card I can summon is multicolored. I'll have to show you the combination. The combination to win, like an insta win in that deck is insane, but I also have combinations that are outside of the artifact zone as well. So I mean, there's 2 different zones there. I have the artifact, which versus the, which puts that win case scenario, but then the dragon effects are insane too. One of them is constantly has to attack a turn, and for the weakest monster on my field gets +2/+2. And it just keeps boosting and boosting and boosting and boosting. And it's just like, what? I'm building a red and black vampire. right now. Ooh. See, I have a token deck, but I have a token deck built around spirits, humans, Eldrazi's, and see, I summon like 3/5s and stuff, but it's also, the token deck is meant for you to this is how the token deck built around. I built it around the fact that every effect I have says sacrifice a creature. Now, the deck's built around only Unruly Mob and freaking Gravity Unhallowed. So Gravity Unhallowed, every time a creature dies, gets +1/+1. It's a 2/5. Then, same thing for the Unruly Mob, except it gets +1/+1. It's a 1/1 when it comes out for 2 mana. So those boost every time I have to sacrifice these tokens. Now it's just meant to put a shit ton of tokens, and it's overlaid with 4 Unruly Mobs and 4 Gravity Unhallowed. And then there's a card in the deck that has Flying, Lifelink, and Death Touch that when it enters the battlefield, as soon as it enters the battlefield, transfer as many tokens or any tokens on the battlefield to that character for +1/+1. So I can sit there and sack, put a shit ton of tokens on Gravity, Unruly Mob, and stuff. Oh yeah, I did it with spirits. I did it with spirits in the new Eldrazi summons. But I have a werewolf deck I'm working on too that's made to like beast mode my werewolves, give them first strike and trample. And it's meant to make your monsters attack unwillingly to the monsters I choose. With like, you know, target monster fights target a monster, and you can make them dwindle their monsters down by building a couple of big ones, which are great. I also I have inlaid in that deck a shit ton of cards that prevent all damage for 1 turn, just to be a dick. Yeah. Nice. This is my commander's effect. He's nasty. As long as your dragon is in your commander zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells you cast cost 1 less. So 1 colorless less. Also, flying 10/10, whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards, and then you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. So any card I draw at that point in time, as soon as this attacks, I can summon. So if I summon, let's say, a 5-colored dragon, I automatically have charged that card, and in turn put myself in a position to win the game if I have that artifact. I also have a land. For every artifact count on the field, it gains a counter, and whenever you tap it and sack it with 3 counters, you can take an artifact from your deck and put it in your hand. So if I don't draw one of those cards, I can get it back. I can get it that way. But I didn't build it just around the 1 turn thing, because if you do that, you screw your deck. You want to be able to like have multiple different strategies within your deck, because then if you don't draw that one strategy, you have another one. Which has been my main problem, is I built around 1 strategy before, and that was bad. Unless... What? Oh yeah. Those are evil. That's why I don't run a lot of artifacts as much as I used to. Because so many people were destroying them constantly because artifacts became a target because they became overpowered. That's why I stopped using them. Oh yeah. See, I got a bunch of like cards that just give +1/+1 first strike for end of turn or something like that, just to give that first strike boost. Because if you can deal the damage to kill something, why not? This is my vampire first strike deck, though. I love tokens and I love boost card +1/+1 counters, but my dragon deck's about just bringing out a horde of dragons. I used to have a zombie deck that was literally 2/2 zombies constantly back when Innistrad came out, and it was like I had Rooftop Storm, zombies mana cost for the colorless is 0, so you only have to pay their color mana cost. Plus, for every zombie on the battlefield, you gain half that many tokens. So it just slowly builds and slowly builds and slowly builds, and like as you're killing them, they're just coming back on my next turn. And like I had another one, gives all creatures flying, and so they'd be flying 2/2 zombies just in case I had flying coming at me. I'd just be like, yep. And then, because you can just double block, triple block, or even quadruple block at that point, you have a shit ton of 2/2s at your disposal. Until you have a board wipe card like the dragon card I have. It deals like 2 damage to every creature on the battlefield for when the dragon dies, and it's like evil. Same thing with one of my other ones, 5 damage to every creature on the battlefield. That wipes a lot of tokens. But it has to be killed first. If it's just pacified, it's different. Like, I know my counters too for that. Like, I love freaking white for the pacify, restrain, and freaking another one that came out. Come on, Destiny. Let's do this. Destiny servers are not available. Well, what time is it anyways? It is 4:44. So yeah, we're looking at a probable hour to a half hour before we even get launch. Most likely if the 6 o'clock launch that they're talking about is actually going to happen. Or we have gameplay launch now because it booted me back to the main screen. No, never mind. Never mind, didn't work. Maybe. You never know. Literally, I went to load it, kicked me back to main screen, and then I just hit it again, and now it's saying 1 moment. So it could do the whole load me in and let me play, or it could do the whole not let me do anything at all. So we'll find out. It could have just been a glitch with them messing with the game while I'm trying to log in. A lot of could-be's, you're never sure unless you're behind the computer that fixes these games, which I'd love to do. I could definitely do something like this. Like, I had a friend of mine that let me do game design and like stuff like that at his job because he used to build computer towers and programs and stuff like that for people, and it was pretty sweet. Like, just watching how he does it, I have like the intelligence to know how once taught otherwise. But hopefully it'll launch by 5. They've had like almost 2 hours of downtime, you know. Like, knowing Bungie, they're rather mad at everyone right now. I wouldn't be surprised if someone got fired today, to be honest. Because, I mean, like, you gotta think, you have all these people in charge of making sure this, you know, it doesn't crash when they launch it. And, like, obviously fixing it for 2 hours is not their way of doing things. They like to be quick and efficient, so somebody's in trouble. I was just thinking about that. I was just like, if I was doing their job and I couldn't fix it and I was in their position for this long, I'd be worried about my job. Screw the game at that point. You're worried more about your lifestyle. You know how much they probably make for doing this stuff, you know? which is cool. I mean, to be able to do game design takes a lot of intelligence to do, especially coding for game design. I mean, Destiny's Spectrum is put on a like higher scale too, because the amount of people who play it. Like you know, you got Gears of War, you have its followers, its gamers and stuff, but Destiny's fan base is just huge. So exactly. So you gotta think their servers are like record breaking, most likely, if you think about it. Hey, if you want me to shut up, don't talk to me, Jesse Walters. It's that simple. I'm here to post this stuff so you guys can see when it loads. I don't care if you don't like me talking or not. I can chat with my buddy while this thing loads. I think I'm scared of a couple freaking dislikes. Well, you know that guy's never gonna complete a raid if he can't listen to somebody talking. God, gotta be taught somehow. Remember when we would be doing raids with people like that? They tell me to shut up, and then everyone's like, "Don't tell Nightshade to shut up," because the fact is, at the end of the day, he knows how to do this. It's like, yeah. I study this stuff. Like, I'll watch video upon video until I know what I'm doing. And then I make sure it's available to my followers and my subscribers. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go see my daughter tomorrow, and then I'll be right on. And hopefully we'll be able to beat the raid, be in at least the top 20, maybe top 100. That'd be cool. It depends on how it works. I mean, if we can get a good working team with us, I mean, we have our leaders who are really good team-oriented players, and then we have well, I mean, we gotta think about it's a 6-man team. We got me, you, Tall Dude, and a couple other people. Kilkey's not gonna be high enough at this point in time. I feel bad, but I was gonna run Nightfall and try to boost him today, but with this update, I don't know if he'll be on. So we'll do a raid at some point, that's for damn sure, with him. But like, if I have to, I may bring some of the old raid crew that used to be in the clan with us for the first run. Tarmo, I haven't seen him on. When I see him on, I'm gonna try to get him into War and Ruin, but I know that he was in a clan with his buddies at one point in time that I was aligned with. And they absolutely freaking loved being aligned with me because they beat raids every single week. Yeah. Like, but then again, Don's group was freaking phenomenal. They'd always listen. They knew exactly what I was talking about when I told them. You know, like, they were really good at, you know, getting the picture when I tried to explain stuff, so. He's a really good clan leader, that's for damn sure. It was just getting, his problem was numbers, like having the amount of people he needed. And sometimes it was just strategy. A slight tweak, I could leave and his party would beat it no problem. You know, sometimes it's just a slight strategy tweak and you got it. I'm trying the Paladin game. It was decent when I tried a couple games, but I don't know how I feel about it. Skyforge I tried, and I don't like how the gameplay setup is with the identification of your teammates versus the other teammates. So I didn't like that one. But Paladins, the Orc game was pretty cool. I like strategy games, so like the Orc, All Orcs Must Die was actually kind of cool. Dreadnought, I got it down. Is that a flying game? Like flying planes? Yeah, I don't do flying. I am awful at anything that involves flying games. Oh. See, I like my first-person shooters, third-person shooters, raiding games, stuff like that. Like Warframe, that's my shit. But freaking, I stopped playing because I got bored of it. I'm mastery rank 19 and have like almost every Warframe. So I jump on here and there, but I just don't play all the time. It is very, very complex, but once you get it, it's just basically a farming game. It's just like Destiny. It literally is. All you're doing is farming for better frames and more weapons and better weapons and raiding, and it's the same concept. That's why I got so addicted for a while. And I like the survival thing where you just stay in there and kill as much shit as you can and get as many rewards. I like that versus do one thing, have to restart it, wait for it to load, do another reward. You're just in this mission killing and killing and killing and killing. I used to sit there for 2 hours in freaking Warframe on survival before they've made it not as easy to do that. Usually when I prime shit, it would like get killed by stuff pretty quickly, but around an hour, hour and a half, it gets really rocky. And they nerfed a lot of the good guns that we used during that, but I'm working on another one to start back up on like a 2-hour survival once in a while. I like posting those on YouTube too, because like it's not often you can see a 2-hour survival, like where somebody actually survives for 2 hours in Warframe. Like I brought randoms in one time with me and Shade. They wanted to leave, and like this one random wanted to leave, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, "You can die, buddy." We sat there and literally went through at least an hour's worth of that time with him down and not being able to revive himself. And he just sat there because he wanted his rewards, and I was just like, he should have stayed with us. I messaged him to stay with us too, and he didn't, because we had to stay in the bubble and basically just kill as everything came to us. I mean, I think Destiny will work before 6, because knowing them, they're gonna want it downloaded before 6 and working. But then again, who knows? So another fail on an error for Destiny 2 servers. Let's take 200 and something. Who's this just you all two's kid? So this kid that told me to shut up literally has a video called Spending Millions on the New DLC. And it's literally a video about fucking, what's that game called that you just go around basically banging hoes, shooting people and whatever else. Like really, Grand Theft Auto. That one. See, it was so forgettable I didn't even know about it. Like Grand Theft Auto's good until you beat the game and then it's done. Like no one cares about trolling people or something like that. They want to know how to do things. Like damn, tell me to shut up. God. It was technology, it scared him. I should have used smaller words. Okay, I'm mean. This will turn into like a bad meme bucket YouTube channel. That'd be bad. Destiny Loot Cave, I know. Anything else? Live. I know it's live. I'm the one posting it. A couple likes on that. See? I know, I feel so excited. A gauntlet in Destiny 2 shares elements with a hate symbol. It is not international. We are removing it. Oh my god. Damn. 37 hours on a Titan, 44 hours on... Oh damn, they don't even have a hunter. It says you have no characters right now on the app. That's fucked. Dude, I can't wait to do the Rat King. So then when I know how to do it, I'll post about it. Rat King. Matt, I do not know 100%, but I think they were saying hopefully around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, about 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, they should be back up and running. But, oh, well then, 3 o'clock their time then. Sorry, doing the time differential is difficult in my head sometimes, but literally it's supposed to be around another hour or so that it will be up, but I'm hoping it will come up sooner. So somebody's up and on Destiny already, this Anthony kid, and he took a picture of a gun on his screen. So maybe it's working for some people. It could. It's loading and it's not putting me on that red screen. You never know. If it comes up and going, that'd be awesome. And I'm gonna broadcast for like maybe 10 to 20 minutes after, just so if anyone jumps on to check, they'll know that it's up and running before I shut down the thing. So yeah, it keeps saying that to me too, but it's not saying please wait, so that's good. Actually, it says update as we work to restore service, so it could be restoring service soon. Do 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 do. So I guess they got the software ready. I guess it's updating the software, and then maybe we'll have Destiny 2 back. Yeah, Bungie.help. Series offline. Then how the fuck are people on it? Hold on a second. I'm gonna close the application and retry.